6:45 Wednesday morning local time, we saw a tweet coming from President Trump about the way forward on the Korean Peninsula. Quote, the U.S. has been talking to North Korea and paying them extortion money for 25 years. Talking is not the answer. Now, it's not clear what Trump considers, quote, extortion money, but we can say that the U.S. has given more than $1 billion to Pyongyang in the form of humanitarian aid. A little more than an hour after that tweet hit the internet, U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis welcomed Republic of Korea Defense Minister Song-Young-moo to the Pentagon for talks, and here's what he said about the options for diplomacy.
We're never out of diplomatic solutions. We continue to work together, and the minister and I share a responsibility to provide for the protection of our nations, our populations, and our interests, which is what we are here to discuss today, and look for all the areas which we can collaborate with. Already very strong collaboration. We always look for more. We're never complacent.
So an apparent contradiction there, and then take this as well into your calculation. Last week, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said continuing further restraint by Pyongyang could lead to a resumption of talks. Now, we're also just learning that President Trump has twice now spoken with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in the last couple of days. There are military preparations continuing here in the United States. For the second time, the U.S. intercepted a medium-range ballistic missile near Hawaii. Here's some video of that effort. It is unfortunately unclear at this point, though, whether the program is successful enough to be deployed in the event of a missile directed at the U.S. mainland. Now, at the same time all of this is happening, in a United Nations disarmament forum in Geneva, Switzerland on Wednesday, the Republic of Korea did warn that Pyongyang's missile launches threaten anyone within range of the peninsula.
This indicates that as North Korea's nuclear capability progresses, it may no longer be limited to the existential deterrence, but may be capable of nuclear preemption at the operational level.
Seoul now raising the possibility of preemptive action on the part of Pyongyang. We should note, in terms of diplomatic efforts, that at the United Nations Security Council, there has not yet been any result in new sanctions or more punitive measures against the DPRK. Jessica Stone, CGTN, Washington.